So this is the code for lesson 99's assignment, controlling two servos with two separate state machines. Import the libraries. I actually imported thread. I had an idea that I would use the other core to run one state machine's for loop. When I tried that, I actually just locked the program up. From what I can gather, researching a little bit on the internet, it's a timing issue with the two cores and the state machines, but I forgot to I don't need that in the program anymore. So here's the declaration for the state machines. This is the function, which is exactly the function we've been using for the moving the servos and the timing. Here I set up each state machine. State machine zeros for me is on pin 17. Set it active, and then put the 20,000 into eventually the ISR. And then here I do the exact same thing with state machine 1 and to the ISR. And then, like I said, I had originally tried to just run the for loop we had run in the last lesson in the while true loop, and then start the other core and run the other for loop for the other state machine there, and I could not get it to work. The servos would move for just an inch or two, and then they would stop. So what I decided to do was create two lists and populate them with the pulse widths for forward and reverse. So here's the lists, and here's the for loops to populate their values. This one populates the forward, this one populates the reverse, and then for each for loop I just set either forward or reverse based on where we are in the for loop, put them to the respective state machines, and then pull them in, and then I just flip it. Instead of state machine 1 getting the reverse, here's state machine 2 gets the reverse. As you can see, they're flipped right here. So I think that's but I didn't have to reassign these values, did I? No, I did. And then here I just used the keyboard interrupt to turn off the state machines to exit the program. So it's working smoothly. I'm not sure if that's the best way to do it. I'm anxious to see if you have the other core going, or if there's a better way that doesn't involve having to create these lists. But it seems to work. So this is lesson 99's assignment, device, controlling two different servos with two state machines. So I'll start the program. As you can see, each servo is going in a different direction, opposite of each other simultaneously.